Now students, in this video we are going to discuss the mechanism of breathing, means the process of breathing, that is inhalation and exhalation. So basically we will discuss their difference. Inhalation means the breathe in, whereas the exhalation means the breathe out. In inhalation we take in of air from the atmosphere, but in exhalation we are giving out of air from the lungs to the atmosphere. In inhalation, ribs move up and outward, whereas in exhalation, ribs move down and inward. In inhalation, diaphragm contract and move down and become flattened, whereas in exhalation, diaphragm relaxing and moved into its curved position. Then, in inhalation, the chest cavity increases, wherein in exhalation, the chest cavity decreases. In inhalation, air rushes into the lungs, whereas in the exhalation, air is pushed out of the lungs. So basically both are opposite to each other. In inhalation, lungs filled with air, but in exhalation, lungs reduce in size as air goes out. Now what is the composition of air? That is rich in oxygen. So basically you should know the composition of air. So oxygen is 21%, as 21% of oxygen is present in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is 0.04% and nitrogen is 79%. But when we exhale out, then the ratio of the oxygen reduced to 16.4 because most of the oxygen we have already utilized. Then number of the carbon dioxide or percentage of carbon dioxide increased, as in the exhalation the carbon dioxide ratio is increased and the nitrogen remains same as we are not taking in the nitrogen. Now what is breathing rate? Breathing rate means it refers to the number of time a person breathes in 1 minute. So generally we have 15 to 18 breath per minute. Means normally we breathe under this only. Means per minute we are taking 15 or 18 breath per minute. One breath means one inhalation and one exhalation, means taking in and out. The circle is known as the breathing rate. During breathing, a person inhales and exhales alternatively, means taking in, giving out. So it's happen like 15 to 18 times per minute. Breathing rate is directly related to the oxygen required by the body. For example, if we are running, that time we need more energy, and to take more energy we need more oxygen for the respiration. For example, breathing rate during exercise or running, it increases from 15 to 18, it increases to 20 to 25. During sleep, it decreases to 12 to 14 per minute. As we are not doing anything, we are in the idle position, so we do not want energy that time, so our breathing rate decreases. So during an activity, not only does the breathing rate become faster, but the breath also become deeper, so that we can inhale more oxygen. For example, while walking, we are taking 15 to 18 breath per minute. While running, it increased to 20 to 24 per minute. And while sleeping or drowsiness, means while we are lazy, it's become 12 to 14 minutes. So you should know this breathing rate. So here we have already discussed in the inhalation and exhalation. In the frontal view, during inhalation, the rib cage expands, you can see, and the diaphragm flattens. But when we exhale, the ribs move inward, means squeezed, as you can see their size. Here it is increased, but in the exhalation it is decreased, and diaphragm moves to a curved position, means arcs position. Next, in the side view, you can see when we inhale, the air filled inside the lungs, so lungs expand. But when we give out the air during the exhalation, the lungs become empty and it little bit reduced in the size. You can do with the balloon also. Activity is there. We will discuss that activity also. First of all, test yourself. Trachea connect far next to the lungs. Lungs are protected by the rib cage. Diaphragm relaxes during exhalation. Inhaled air contains 21% of oxygen. Lime water turn milky with carbon dioxide. So why lime water turn milky with carbon dioxide? Because due to the chemical reaction, when carbon dioxide mixed with the lime water, it turns into milky, means white in color.